Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with more Atlanta Falcons news. If you're new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button. Tell your friend to come chat Falcons football with your boy. But the news out of the NFL, man, this is huge. I want to know what you guys think about this, but Todd McShay is saying that the Falcons are closing in on Kyle Pitts. And the question is whether or not, what in the heck does this mean? All right, Kyle Pitts is obviously, in my opinion, I think he's the best player in this draft, even more so over Sunshine, a.k.a. Trevor Lawrence. The guy, when you're talking about making an immediate impact, this is what Kyle Pitts is like he's going to do for any franchise. When you look at the Atlanta Falcons, you look at any team at this point. So like you got, the team, in the 49ers. The 49ers are obviously in need of a playmaker. Yeah, they have the tight end themselves, Joe Kittle, but Kyle Pitts is just a whole nother beast in itself. The guy's 6'6", 240 pounds, and just an absolute freak of nature. Runs a 4.4 with hands. The guy did not drop a pass all freaking year. That right there it's absolutely amazing, right? So when you look at what can he provide with the Atlanta Falcons, man? You got Julio Jones that, he's 32 years old. Falcons are obviously going to look to the future and see what they can do. You have your boy Calvin Ridley, the Falcons are looking to, extend him or at least make a decision on his fifth-year option, whether or not the Falcons are going to bring him back. Will he be trade bait? We don't know. All right. Look at Hayden Hurst. He and Hayden Hurst are going to be, it's going to be an interesting tale to what they're going to do with the guy, not only like Hayden Hurst, but Calvin Ridley. All right. You draft a guy like Kyle Pitts. He's definitely going to be one of those players that the Falcons are going to, they're going to have to make a decision on whether or not Kyle Pitts is going to be, here for years to come. So Kyle Pitts for this Atlanta Falcons team, man, he's going to be, line him up with Julio Jones, line him up with Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst. He's definitely going to be a matchup nightmare, not only on the outside against smaller corners, but he's going to be a nightmare for safeties. All right, safeties, linebackers, he can outrun all these guys. Matt Ryan is a guy that loves to throw the ball up for grabs. He's going to be a nice red zone target. So I love the pick of Kyle Pitts, with the Atlanta Falcons. And let's be honest, the Falcons, if they want immediate impact, I just don't think a defensive player in this draft is going to be a major impact for the Falcons in general. They want to win, and when you look at the impact, Kyle Pitts is that guy. All right, but the news of the NFL, and this is something that I think is really is laughable, but at the same time, look, let's be real. Like, we don't know. Like, let's be honest, man. The Falcons and the trade rumors surrounding Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, this has just been the case for a while, all right? Every single year, it seems as though that these guys are in, the news to be, to be traded. And Julio Jones, again, Julio Jones is one of those guys, when you look at this team, man, being 32, the Falcons are obviously paying him over $20 million a year. That right there, the money in itself with that is a concern. All right, do the Falcons want to continue to pay him, $20 million a year? Do Julio want to be a team player and he's gonna, get a team? Being that he is, Julio Jones is obviously in the latter years of his career. Does Julio Jones want to continue to play football at his age? We don't know. All I know is Julio Jones is just, at this point, man, and I made a appearance on Atlanta Falcons UK, so you guys can check that out, man, where I give my opinions on why the Falcons should continue to play to keep Julio Jones, right? Julio Jones is just a model freaking citizen. Why would you want to trade away a guy that's been an absolute model citizen for this franchise just because we want to move on? We want to, quote unquote, rebuild. Look, man, the Falcons did Roddy Wright wrong, okay? I'm just going to be honest. It's just my personal opinion. They could have, let Roddy, finish his career out, all right? He was pretty much forced into retirement. And granted that the Falcons, they got to the Super Bowl with a guy like Kyle Shanahan, but Kyle Shanahan ended up taking another job in San Francisco, and Roddy White pretty much ended his career. I just don't like the way everything went down with Roddy. Just wasn't a good look. So, in my opinion, man, the Falcons have some making up to do. They cannot just get rid of Julio Jones just because he's 32 years old, all right? Just don't think. You gotta allow this man to make a decision for himself, all right? Whether it's 1 year, 2 years out of his prime, just let Julio, make the decision for himself. Don't push him out. Don't force him to go to another team because you don't want to pay him $20 million. You know what I'm saying? Julio Jones has, been nothing but great and a model citizen. He's not throwing his teammates on the bus. He's never thrown the owner, his coaches. He's always been a guy that has been a model citizen. So with that being said, man, Julio Jones is obviously, in my opinion, still the best receiver in the game. I like guys like Hopkins. I like a ton of other receivers. Mike Evans is another receiver. Don't think Mike Thomas is a top, one of the top 5 receivers. I think he's a good receiver, but I don't think he's a top 5 receiver. But, Julio Jones is still one of those guys. When you look at him, he's an impact player, and I just don't think, the Falcons at this point in time, should be looking to get rid of, Julio Jones. All right. So the contract, when you look at the Falcons and the contract and, the money, at this point in time, the Falcons are going to, they're going to be in a lot of cap issue, right? The Falcons just don't have enough money. You got the roster this year, the cap number from Julio Jones is $23 million in 21 and 15 15 million cash. Traded, post June 1, it'll be a $23 million dead cat hit. I just don't think it is the Falcons trading Julio Jones. It's just something that they can do. All right, we continue to say this. All the rumors, with the not only Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, the money wise, it's just doesn't seem like a likely issue. So with that being said, you guys continue to support your boy here at Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button over there, man. Also join the Mad Mike membership. All right, it's just $4.99. All right, $4.99. You guys will get first dibs on just questions you want us to kind of go over during the show. Just let us know anything. So with that being said, man, you guys continue to support your boy here at Mad Mike Sports. This has been an absolute delight for you guys. Stay tuned. All right, Thursday we will have a draft special. All right, have a draft special. You guys continue to support us, man. Been nothing but the best. But your boy Mad Mike is out, and peace.